Chonein la'adam das, the bracha of Chachma and Das, starts off with a praise. We praise Hashem for giving us Das, teaching us Bina, and then it goes to making a request. Chanenu me'itcha dea bina v'askel. We ask Hashem to give us Das. The question is that this bracha is the beginning of the middle section of the brachos, which is all about requests. The first three brachos of Shemona Esrei was about praise. So why do we start off this bracha with a praise? No other bracha in all Shemona Esrei do we start off with a praise. So the Siddur Otzar Tfilos in the Iyun Tefillah gives two reasons. One reason is a technical one. It says that really we shouldn't have started with a praise, Atah Chonein la'adam das, but just because on Motzei Shabbos, after Shabbos is over, we want to make requests. All of Shabbos we don't make requests in our Shemona Esrei. But on Motzei Shabbos, we are allowed to make requests because Shabbos is over. But you have to make Havdalah first. So you have to make Havdalah in your Shemona Esrei, Atah Chonein Tanu, etc. We do that before we make our requests, but we want to do it in the middle of a bracha. Anytime you make requests or additions to the brachas of Shemona Esrei, it's not supposed to be in the beginning, it's supposed to be at the end, it's supposed to be in the middle. Like in Rifa'enu, we add in a special tefillah maybe for people that we know that are sick, we added their names, that's in the middle of the bracha. So we had to put this Havdalah, this insert, into the middle of the bracha. But it's a technicality, because what's the middle of the bracha? You can't make a request beforehand, because Shabbos isn't over yet, and you're not allowed to make requests on Shabbos. So we give a praise, Atah Chonein la'adam das, then we put our insert, Atah Chonein Tanu, and then we go ahead and we make our request. And he explains that since on Motzei Shabbos that was the text to start off with a praise, the rest of the week we also make that praise. That's answer number one. Answer number two, a little more simple, is that we just went from three amazing brachos praising Hashem, and talking about how Hashem is glorious and all the amazing things that Hashem does, and to immediately go into a new mode and switch into making requests is too drastic. We have to go in bahadraga. We have to go in slowly. So we have even in the first of the requests, we also make another praise to try to ease ourselves in to the requests that we're about to make from Hashem. The first part of the bracha is the praise. Atah Chonein la'adam das. Hashem, you're Chonein. Chonein means a freebie. It's a free present. You give man das. You give him knowledge. But it's funny, because the second part of the bracha, we make a request. Chanenu me'itcha dea. Hashem, please give me knowledge. We just said, Hashem, you're amazing. You give everyone free knowledge. And then we ask, Hashem, please give me knowledge. Did you get it for free, or do we have to ask for it? Which one? So the Maral explains in the Siv Torah, Perek Yudalid, he gives two answers. His first answer is that there are different levels of knowledge that we are requesting. There's a basic knowledge that is what makes us different from animals. It's our intellect that makes us different than an animal. Atah Chonein le'adam da'as. To the human being you give as a freebie, you gave us das. Baruch Hashem, we're not like animals. We actually could think, we could plan, we could choose. There's so many things that we're able to do because of our das. That's a freebie. And we praise Hashem for that. But we just don't want a simple level of intellect that elevates us from an animal. We want so much more. We want more das, we want more knowledge. So our request in the second part of the bracha, Chanenu me'itcha dea, is we want a lot of knowledge and exposure to a lot of learning and to be able to gain more and more and allow our intellect to develop more and more. So that's something that we should think about in our Shemona Esrei. First of all, the praise, just to appreciate the freebie that we do have, the fact that we have such a powerful computer in our brains that cannot be replicated, that we're able to use. And on top of that, we want even more. And that's our request to Hashem, to give it all. We should shoot high, ask to be able to understand even the most complicated areas of life, and to be able to integrate it into our lives.